Mayfield on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the interception here, Mariota. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL, but I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The sack by Jordan Willis.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More.
And the pressure gets to him again. Carl Lawson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota airing one out for Boyd. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And Eifert has it. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Mixon on the draw. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Alpha. Check 53's Mike.
From the 31, Mariota. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Mariota. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Throwing is Mariota, and that's complete. It's Green here, and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Mariota on first down. Airing one out, looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. On third down, here's Hunt. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go to
Back to Mixon on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on second down. Mariota. And incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Forced out to his left. He's got his man here. It's Green. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43. First down, Mariota. Got his man, it's Eifert. He got 29 yards that time. Mixon with a first down carry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On second down, here's Mixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Mariota from the gun on third down. This is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
And he fires one that's intercepted. picked off by Ronald Darby. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. Joseph now to have the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
53, check 53.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Tighten up.
Mariota to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
To throw is Mariota. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Open man is Ross, complete. And he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals